Yes. In a funny sort of way, even they always find their right level. No one knows what the right level is, that's a problem. I don't believe in the efficient market hypothesis, but I do believe all markets are efficient and they will balance out everything. And if you've got data that's unknown in there, that'll affect the market as well.
It leads me into, if the markets were perfectly efficient, it'd not be possible to make abnormal returns by studying past share price moves using TA.
Well, it depends what you mean by efficient. I think markets are efficient in that the price always reflects the balance between buyers and sellers. That's what I call efficient. I don't think markets are efficient. I don't think markets can be efficient because you can't know everything. You can't know the knowledge, you can't know how people are thinking. You can't have every bit of information that affects that product. It's just impossible. We can only ever have a tiny little glimpse at any one time, any individual. You can't know what a big hedge fund's planning to do tomorrow, what trade they've got on. You can't know what a government's going to do. You can't know what a producer or supplier's going to do. It's just impossible to even think about that.
Do you think markets always react quickly and accurately to new information?
No, I don't think they always do. And again, I think it depends very much on the position in the market and the mindsets of the people within the market. You see counter moves that surprise you because people take profit, and then the move happens a day or two or even a week later that should have happened when that move comes out. The state of the market and the position of the market and where it is within a move affects how it will react to something. So, we just yesterday we had a huge move on the bond markets in the German 10-year yield. The same comments by the head of the ECB 6 months ago may not have barely moved the market. It all depends on the setup and state of the market at the time.
I was going to say, just before an important RNS, we often see the share price of a company moving up or down aggressively. Do you think that's insider trading that makes that happen?
You've stumped me a little bit. I think there is something, yeah. I think there has to be some. There has to always be someone who knows something's going to happen. There's always going to be someone who fears something as well. And that creates a lot of movement as well. Markets are incredibly efficient and quick as well at taking on information, far quicker than many people. It's almost a collective intelligence. So, for example, we go back many years to, there's a well-known story of when the space shuttle crashed in the late 80s, that first space shuttle crash. And it took many, many months, and I think even a couple of years for the investigators to find out what the cause was of that particular crash. And within minutes and within hours, the market had already actually sold the stock of the company that made the panels that was the cause of the space shuttle crash. The market very quickly processed all the information and somehow came to a decision literally within seconds of that crash that we don't want to hold this market. But it took 2 years for the investigators to actually find that information for real, for actually what caused it. Sometimes the market is a collective intelligence that is not one person's intelligence, but through a process of calibration, very quickly comes to a decision and finds an answer.